Want to make some money? Stay with us. This is a jam-packed show. Every sentence is about how to make you money. We got our sportsbook update right at the top of the show. Where is all the money going this Saturday and Sunday? What do the books need? What are the sharpest players doing? Art DiCesare will tell you. He's from the Westgate. We're going to take apart all three college football games tonight. I say take apart loosely, but we're going to try give you bets on all three of them. Tulsa, Oklahoma State, Iowa, Rutgers, and Columbia against Lafayette. We're also got your parlay of the day. It's in NFL, 3-team parlay, 6-1 odds. That's coming up. I got 2 NFL bets. Joe's got 2 NFL bets. Joe will take apart every baseball game on the board, and we'll end with the mailbag. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's welcome my co-host, Joe Raineri, Art DiCesare. How are you guys? Joe?
Outstanding, Prez. That's a nice win last night, by the way, on the Miami game.
Thank you, brother. A little hairy, Art. I had the over 16.5 points for my clients in that game. I got it at minus 142. It was bet up to minus 200. I loved that bet, Art. I'm starting to look at team totals a bit more this year. Are you getting more bets at the Westgate on them?
Yeah, I mean, the team total market is always a sharp market. There's really not many general public players who are looking to bet team totals. Most of the time for us, we're dealing with the sharps who are going to bet those.
Well, that seems appropriate that I'm doing well in betting team totals then.
Oh, there you go.
They don't call me a sharp, though, at Westgate. They call me a smart. Art DiCesare, Lions, Ravens, Saints, Seahawks, Broncos, and Chargers. Let's start with those 3 games, where all the money is going. We'll get to college football after that. Fill us in.
Yeah, the big Monday night game, Lions at Ravens. We were as high as 6.5 on the game. Took sharp money on Detroit at plus 6.5. We're now Baltimore minus 4.5. Total's gone up from 52 to 53. I'm sure we'll get Raven money that we'll see really good two-way action. Obviously, the best game on the board. It's a Monday. There'll be a lot of things that also go to the Monday night football game, whether it be teasers and money lines and all that type of stuff. This is a fascinating game. Saints at Seahawks. They took the Saints at 8. They took the Saints at 7.5. They've been taking the Saints all year early, despite them obviously being probably rated, power rating-wise, the lowest team in the league. Seattle now sitting minus 7 at home. And despite all the exposure we'll have on the Seahawks with money line, parlays, and teasers, we need the Seahawks right now. Total's also gone down from 42.5 to 41.5. So you've seen some under money come in there. Denver at the Chargers. Big game in the AFC West. Minus 3 on the Chargers, even money. This has seen pretty good two-way action, and I think it will stay that way unless some group comes in and overwhelms us on one side. I think this is going to be that game where you see pretty good two-way action. We've already seen it. Total's gone up from 45.5 to 46.5.
Joe.
So, Art, any word or movement with this Washington Raiders game, given the fact that they don't know if it's Jaden Daniels? It's still questionable if he goes or he doesn't go. Have you seen anybody trying to jump the gun on that yet?
Not really. I mean, you saw a little bit of a move yesterday in the market where it went back from 3 to 3.5, but there hasn't been anything yet. I mean, I would think Daniels is going to play, but you know how it goes with this stuff. He could really be a game-time decision.
Art DiCesare joining us from the Westgate. Art, Indianapolis, Tennessee, quick question, but looking at the odds logic screen, it feels like there is more money being bet on Indianapolis than anything else. 94% from not bet more than anything else, but bet against the other team more than anything else. 94% on Indianapolis, 91% on the over in that game. Does that trend, is that the same at the Westgate? I mean, that is shocking to me. What?
Yeah. I mean, we were Colts 3 and now we're 4. I even saw some 4.5s out there. Now you got to pay juice on those 4.5s, minus 115, minus 120. But we've seen nothing but Colt money. I mean, there has yet to be any buy on the Titans, even as a divisional home dog, getting well over a field goal.
Wow. Joe, I know you like Tennessee. I like Tennessee as well, Art. Put Joe and I down for $1 on Tennessee. I will take him on the money line.
Oh, that's ugly. That's
There you go. Are
that's a
you
little
going to
hairy,
accept?
but
Can I
I'm
have
accepting. I
Can
am
I have an
accepting.
official accept?
I'm gonna accept.
You
I
will.
accept.
So you're going to take that bet.
Correct.
Okay. So I have $1 waged against Joe on the money line. What is it? About -4, about 210. Is that right?
About
Sounds
that.
right.
Yeah.
And people think I'm not a pro bettor. Come on. So there we go. $1 to make $2.10. I will donate all my winnings to charity. Joe, will you?
Oh, absolutely, Prez. I will gladly take your money because charity begins at home. So, yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay.
Get a drink with
Okay, guys, before we move to college football, Art, I want who should I take in Survivor? My gut feel is
Ooh.
Seattle. See, and I'm tossing and turning between Seattle and Tampa Bay. I'm really trying to keep the big guns for later. Any quick thoughts?
Well, you said your strategy was to go against the Saints every week, so
Yeah,
that's
pretty
Seattle.
much. Okay, but you have an issue with that.
No, Tampa would scare me a little bit just because of all their injuries on the offensive line and the short week. And I don't think Tyrod Taylor is a downgrade from Justin Fields.
No,
I mean, it's equal. I mean, so not that the Jets are any good, but, you know.
Joe, any issue with Seattle as my Survivor pick?
It's going to be the most popular pick by far this week in Survivor pools. Yeah, but don't get cute. It's only week 3, so there's no reason to get cute at this point.
That's what I think. Okay, Joe, let's go to some college football. Now we're going to do Friday Night Lights and college football sportsbook update at the same time. Art, you've got some info for us on Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Iowa, Rutgers. Let's start there. Stick inside of Friday Night Lights, and we'll talk Maryland and Wisconsin after.
Sure. Tulsa at Oklahoma State. We saw money on Tulsa at 13, at 11.5, even this morning at 10.5. We're now Oklahoma State -10. They're going to be a big need for us here on a Friday night. Iowa at Rutgers. Saw money at 2 on Iowa as the favorite, now up to 2.5. Total's gone from 45 to 46. Rutgers will be a small need for us in that game.
Joe, let's stick with the Friday Night Lights. I know you and I were talking offline about this Iowa team and what the hell is going on with them. This is a team that is supposed to have an offense and nothing. 46 is the total in that game, Joe. I'm feeling like it's an under, and we do have 76% of the tickets written to that. So any thoughts on that game? But I like the under there.
I don't get it. I mean, they brought in this Gronowski kid. It was supposed to be from South Dakota State, set all sorts of FCS records there for like 10 years that he's been a college quarterback. So now he comes to Iowa and they're like, all right, we're going to be able to throw. They can't throw the ball. They got absolutely no offense, Art. It's the strangest damn thing I've ever seen. They're back to being that they're going to beat you because of defense and special teams, because they have no offense. They have a running game, but I don't know if that's going to do them any good. Rutgers can throw the ball. So if Rutgers plays from in front, they're going to be in trouble here tonight, Iowa, because I don't know that they can pass their way back into the game, Art.
Same old Iowa. Listen, when we did our college football preview show, I like their under wins. This offense is not good. It's what we always see. Like you said, Joe, defense and special teams carry them, but that's not enough to get you 8 or 9 wins. It's just hard to back that Iowa team. And their unders, it's funny, this thing got, I think, the 46.5 this morning. We went back to 46. So they were trying to push that total up so they could come back down on that under.
Yeah, it reminds me of that scene in The Princess Bride where they were playing chess, and the wise man said, always take an Iowa under.
Yeah.
Remember that scene? Don't have a land war with China, always take an Iowa under. Wasn't that part of the movie?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Joe, I like that shirt on you, Joe.
Nobody cares.
I like the opening color. I care, Joe.
Nobody cares.
I care. No. I have insulted your dressing all week.
Correct.
I wanted to end the week well. Art, Columbia Lafayette, it's a kind of one of those added, the line isn't even up at half the books. Do you take a lot of action on these games? Like, compare the amount of tickets Tulsa and Oklahoma State are getting to Columbia and Lafayette, and then tell us that you found a bet in there for us.
So FCS games, we don't book unless it's a special game or the playoffs. So we don't, now obviously extra games, 6-digit games, we get there. But FCS games, we have scaled back on that. We only do some select games and the playoffs. So obviously this game tonight does not fall under a special FCS game.
Oh, okay, they're all special, Art. They're all these FCS games are special in their own right. Lafayette 2.5, Prez, is what I'm seeing here, by the way. Let's get to the parlay of the day here so we can get Art out of here and get down to business.
Go first, Joe.
On the parlay of the day. All right, in the NFL here, Prez, it's pretty simple for me, and I'm going to do it on the money line because I believe whether it's Brock Purdy or Mac Jones, the entire starting secondary of Arizona is out for this game. And I believe that the 49ers will have plenty of success moving the ball up and down the field on them anyway. So I don't like Arizona. I like the 49ers. That's my play there, Prez. How about you?
Yeah, so Joe, listen, I'm happy to go for broke here and stick to the money line. Let's add Tennessee to that mix, and you can take them on the money line. Really? Indianapolis, Danny Dimes, Indiana, whoever, -4 on the road? Am I missing something, Art? Who's yours?
I'm with you guys. I like Tennessee in the game. Divisional home dog and the Colts' first game on the road. It just feels like a good spot. If we're going to stick with the money line theme, I'm going to go with the home team. Both backup quarterbacks in this game. I like the Vikings.
Yeah, I love that bet too. There you go, guys. The Vikings, the Titans, and the 49ers. Oh my, all on the money line. Art, thanks for doing this, brother. I hope you guys win every single bet that you take, except for anybody who bets my plays. Lots of love. We'll see you Tuesday. Joe Raineri, we got lots of shows still to go. We got the Prez NFL best bets. I got 2 for you. Yep. You've got 2 best bets coming. We got our MLB rundown and our mailbag section. Joe, before you cue the clock, let's get into some business. Firstly, shout out to all the guys that comment in the chat room. It's so greatly appreciated. Not the chat room, the comment section on YouTube. I cannot thank you guys enough. Over 50 comments almost every single day. We're going to go through some later. But please keep commenting. The word of the day is screw. Why not? I just looked at one. There's like one right in front of me. So screw it is. And it's a bit of a pun. So feel free to play around with it. $1 is all you have to pay for the biggest bet I have made this football season to date. That includes college football and NFL. It is $35 over at WagerTalk.com. It's a 5% play for anybody listening to the show who has not purchased from WagerTalk.com before. Use the promo code NEWPREZ, 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 NEWPREZ. Guys, everybody's IP addresses are automatically tracked. You can't just set up another email and pretend you've never purchased from us before. It doesn't work. Yesterday, we had over 100 of you guys trying to pretend you've never purchased from WagerTalk just to get my 5% play for $1. Now, thank you, and I respect the creative attempt. It's not going to work. Don't waste your time. If you have never purchased from us, it's $1. If you have, it's $35. This is straightforward. Joe, over 100 tickets came in yesterday, and some of the customers were like ballistic. This is bullshit. I've never used you. And we're like,
yeah,
okay.
Live and learn. You got to A for effort, right? A for effort, guys. Well done. Well done. Doesn't hurt to try. Doesn't hurt to try.
Cue the clock, bro. Okay. Prez, NFL best bets. Let's start with the Tennessee Titans. plus the 4 against Indianapolis, and I got no issue if you take this on the money line at plus 210. First and foremost, Cam Ward, I get it. Rookie quarterback, that's fine. CJ Stroud was a rookie quarterback and took his team to the playoffs. Cam Ward is a good quarterback, and we saw a huge improvement from week 1 to week 2. Tennessee was able to move the ball a little bit better in week 2, and Cam Ward made a stunning cross-body, cross-field touchdown pass. I think we see a much improved Cam Ward going into week 3, going into week 4, going into week 5. I think the Titans' defense is better than people think. And I think Indianapolis is, Indianapolis. And I think Danny Dimes is, Danny Dimes. I can't -4 for an Indy team. What have they done? They've beat 2 teams. They've started 2-0. Really? Are they going to sweep? Are they going to roll the table here, run the table? That's a no. This team is likely going to win 4 more games this season, and Sunday won't be one of them. Take Tennessee plus the 4 and take them on the money line. How about Cleveland? Cleveland hosting Green Bay. Now, look, I get it. We're going to sit around in March. Green Bay will win the Super Bowl. They're the best team ever. They went 15-2 in the regular season. But do you remember way back in week 3 when they went into Cleveland and got annihilated? That shit happens all the time. San Fran, when they won their Super Bowl, lost to Chicago. I think it was Chicago. I think they won 2 games that year. Cleveland outgained Baltimore. Cleveland outgained the team they played in the first, Cincinnati. Cleveland could have beat Cincinnati. Cleveland's defense shut Baltimore's run game down completely. Cleveland is playing much better than it looks, and Green Bay is in a soft spot. 2 division games, 1 division game, 1 conference game. Now they're on the road. Not the best spot for Green Bay. Take Cleveland plus the 8. Joe?
You sure, Prez? You're good there? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, no problem. We're going to go. Here we go. Listen, I am going to go to New England. Somebody explain to me what in the hell has happened to the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. They don't have one. They can't stop the run. Everybody is gashing them left and right. They're still hurt on the defensive line. Their stud safety not going to be available for this game again. And now you've got a New England team that has figured out, hey, if we use Ramondre Stevenson here and all of a sudden we can have a pretty good running attack. And that's exactly what they would do. So I don't know. We saw the line move to New England. We're starting to see the buyback on Pittsburgh. I don't get the Pittsburgh defense. I don't think they can run the ball on New England, which means you're going to have to rely on Aaron Rodgers on the road. I'm not buying that either. I think New England has an opportunity here to get another W, which is good news for those of you that have looked at their season win total and thought about going up and over. I'm also going to look at a total here, Prez, and my total is going to be with the Rams and Philadelphia. Opened up at 45.5. We're seeing 44.5, and I agree with the move. Listen, will the Rams win this game? Probably not. But I also don't think this is going to be some sort of wild and crazy shootout. I think Philadelphia's offense still a work in progress. They are not firing on all cylinders here. We have not seen A.J. Brown getting any sort of rhythm here. I do think the running games are going to be very important for both of these teams here. I like the under when it comes to this rematch between the Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm going to take the Patriots, Prez, at home to upend Pittsburgh. And I'm going to take the under in the Rams and Philadelphia game as well.
Joe, I really like both those picks, but the under in that Philadelphia game makes just so much sense. Question to the listeners out there. Let us know in the chat room. Any desire for us to do the occasional live show? Let us know. We can do that every now and again. So let us know if a live show would work for you guys. Joe Raineri, what else do we need to discuss before the MLB rundown? Nothing. Let's go, baby.
Oh, you ready to roll? All right, so let's get this going here, Prez. And Major League Baseball, get ready. Starting today, Athletics and the Pirates, Severino versus Keller. The Athletics, if they didn't just absolutely suck in April and May, might actually be in the playoffs right about now. I like them to beat Pittsburgh. The Braves are going to upend the Tigers because the Tigers suck. They are going to allow the Guardians to catch them in the Central. Hilarious. Plus, 80-year-old Charlie Morton is on the mound tonight. I'll take the Braves. The Cubs have nothing to play for. You saw that. The Reds at home should bounce back. Will Warren versus Trevor Rogers, like the under with the Yankees and the O's. The Mets taking on the Nats, should have no problem winning that one. The Red Sox and Rays, this is the pitching battle of the night. Well, one of them anyway. Crochet, Rasmussen, I like the under in Tampa. Padres are going to handle business against the White Sox because, well, everybody handles their business against the White Sox. Not to mention the Blue Jays and the Royals. Royals, my goodness, they just can't score any runs. I don't see him scoring any off of Scherzer either. I still like the under in that one. Marlins, Rangers, two teams going nowhere. I do like the over, though, in that game. The Guardians and the Twins. Again, Guardians handling their business. They will beat the Twins here tonight in Minnesota, while the Angels and Rockies absolutely playing an over. And then you got the other pitching battle, Mariners, Astros, Wu versus Brown. I like the Astros with the day off yesterday to get it done. Brewers are going to handle the Cardinals. And, of course, the Diamondbacks have everything to play for. The Phillies have nothing to play for. I'll take the Diamondbacks at home here tonight. And the Giants and Dodgers, Kershaw's last start against the Giants as he is retiring, and I have no doubt the Dodger fans and the Dodger bats will be out backing him tonight against Robbie Ray, so I like the Dodgers to get it done.
There we go, Joe Raineri. Let's move straight into the mailbag. Guys, every day we go through some of the questions you might have. Put them up in the comment section. Robert Marquez 4000. Firstly, Rob, thank you for watching our show and thank you for commenting. He writes, why would two owners of casinos want to help the public make picks? It seems like a conflict of interest. If Joe and I owned casinos, I assure you we would not be doing this show. I assure you, you wouldn't know who we are. You would never see us. We would be in Tahiti, being fanned by slaves and having our feet massaged, drinking pina coladas.
Correct.
So I don't know what you're talking about, Robert. We are professional bettors. Now, Joe, there is this whole concept of why should we listen to Art? He's a sportsbook operator. Why would he want us to win? Art does not own the sportsbook. Art could care freaking less.
Correct.
Whether the sportsbook wins, Art's job is to mitigate risk. A sportsbook doesn't give a rat's fanunu whether you win or you lose. They try to balance the books. They charge 10% for you to bet. 7% of that money covers their overhead. 3% is their margin. They then pay tax on the 3. They keep the 2. That's their profit. That's how it works. When Art DiCesare comes on the show and when he gives out info, I assure you that he is trying his best to win for you. Anything to add there, Joe?
The data's the data. He's simply telling you where the money is coming in. There's absolutely no edge to be had for him trying to head fake you in one way or the other.
Yeah.
Makes absolutely no sense. The knowledge is power. The more knowledge you have, the better decisions you eventually make. So yes, having somebody behind the counter give you that information on a daily basis, I think is pretty useful. Just thinking it's pretty useful.
Yeah, and I said it's gold. It's not gold. It's Bitcoin. Joe, I know we've run out of time, but I do want to just make mention of Law Dog Jackson 914. He says that the guy who does the MLB rundown, I don't no names, Joe, no names.
That guy?
Yeah, that guy. Every baseball team he's picked, he's lost. Everyone, 100%. So I would like to end the show by saying, fade him.
All of them.
Fade them all.
Fade them all.
Fade 100% losing rate is the same thing as 100% winning rate.
Correct.
Fade them.
Yes. Yeah.
Love you guys. Joe, have a monster weekend betting. What do you have got going with the clients?
Huge college football card up, ready to go. And of course, the NFL got a couple of ones that I really, really do like. But I'm going to give you out a free one right now for tonight because it is my alma mater. So as long as we're here on the way out the door, guys, you are not betting Oklahoma State tonight. Repeat after me. I am not betting Oklahoma State here tonight. Instead, I am going to fade their team total, which at last glance I think was 31.5, Prez. Go under the Oklahoma State Cowboys team total at 31.5. And then you can thank me on Monday for saving you that aggravation, Prez. So there you go. Ready to roll. Oh, by the way, 2 baseball games that I never get right, apparently, even though I'm hitting 70% of my best bets with it. But God, they're up and they're ready. So feel free to get them and fade them, guys, or Mr. Jackson or whoever you are.
There you go. Joe, love doing this, brother. I got 5 plays for my clients on Sunday. One's a 5%. I've got 3 college football plays for my clients on Saturday. One of them is a 4% total. I have not lost a total bet for my clients all year, 6-0. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. You know the drill. Let's all win, and we'll see you guys on Monday.